What up, y'all? It's Rahman Jamaal, Mr. Rahman, Rap Force Academy, Rendezvous Records, Hip Hop Congress, Team All-Star, Adrenaline. I always knew that entertainment and the arts were one of the most powerful means of getting a message across. And to be in that position where people are hearing my message and it's like having an effect, that was why I say it was the beginning of me really looking at the art that I create as a force in the world. My experience being, sort of like the poor kid in school with the privileged kid on the block forced a lot of questions in my head of like, why is this? But it gave me a really good perspective being in the schools that I was in. I was exposed to a lot more reality than the kids I went to school with. So much of my foundational knowledge in hip hop culture came through the classroom. I loved to rap and I loved to rhyme, but now I'm part of a much bigger thing. What am I going to do to support that culture and allow it to give what it gave to me to the next 7 generations? It's really shaped my whole philosophy on how to live my life and given me the motivation and the purpose to take what I've learned from the music and feed that back into the community in a way that is, that everybody can use. I felt like really young, I remember having this thought of like, well, if I'm gonna get these opportunities of learning and all this stuff and being able to travel around the world and all this stuff, like it's my responsibility to bring that back to the hood. We actually have some key initiatives related to education and curriculum and approaches that are proven to work in the classroom for youth of all different demographics. The arts were the missing link that in our schooling system were put off to the side or like seen as this extracurricular thing that you do if you have the resources and the time. We're at a point now where we have all the tools in front of us, and now we're figuring out how to use them and coordinate them and for the greatest good for everybody, not just the privileged few. Everybody deserves these tools that hip hop and culture provides. What I've discovered in the process of using art intentionally was that it's such an integral part of all of us. That to me is not being taught in schools in the best way that it could be. I see education in 10 years being vastly different than what we all grew up with. Yeah, dream big. Like think about what is the greatest possible outcome and future for yourself. But don't forget everybody's gonna be there with you when you get there. So think of the whole equation, because there's an equation that's at play that's bigger than any of us.